Hello, and welcome to Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, entertaining moments, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Fans of Big Brother 27 are still reeling from the shocking death of Mickey Lee, and new details are now emerging that make the tragedy seem even more heartbreaking. In the weeks leading up to Mickey Lee's untimely death, Ashley Hollis, the renowned Big Brother 27 winner, had been quietly attempting to reconcile with Mickey Lee, according to multiple sources close to the situation. What was once a bitter public feud, one that divided fans and dominated social media headlines, was reportedly on the verge of healing. However, it appears that fate had other ideas. A relationship that used to be. Big Brother 27 Ashley Hollis and Mickey Lee were inseparable in the early weeks of Big Brother 27. Strategic, emotional, and deeply personal, their bond was one of the most talked about in the house. Viewers watched them laugh together, scheme together, and defend each other fiercely as alliances shifted and tensions rose. Fans even coined a nickname for the duo, celebrating what they believed was a friendship that would last long after the cameras stopped rolling. But as the season went on, cracks started to appear. The rift that started it all. Midway through the season, a controversial vote flipped the house and shattered Ashley and Mickey's relationship. Mickey was of the opinion that Ashley had betrayed her in order to safeguard her own game, but Ashley insisted that the action was necessary for survival. The fallout was explosive. On live feeds and televised episodes, viewers watched emotional confrontations unfold. Harsh words were exchanged. Trust was broken. By the time Mickey was evicted, the two barely spoke, and the tension lingered long after the finale. When Ashley won Big Brother 27, Mickey was not present at the celebrations after the show. Life after the show. Fame, pressure, and silence. Following her victory, Ashley Hollis was thrust into the spotlight. Endorsements, interviews, and public appearances filled her schedule. In the meantime, Mickey Lee largely withdrew from the public eye, posting sporadic messages on social media that hinted at difficulties in the shadows. For months, fans speculated whether the former friends would ever reconcile. Some believed the feud was too deep. Others hoped time would soften the wounds. According to sources close to Ashley, it did. Ashley's regret and a change of heart. Insiders say that as the post-show chaos settled, Ashley began reflecting on the choices she made inside the house and the cost of winning. She always said the money and the title didn't feel complete without Mickey, one source revealed. There was a lot of guilt. She thought she had lost a sister. Ashley reportedly confided to friends that she wished she had handled the situation differently and that the game's pressure had clouded her judgment. By the end of the fall, Ashley allegedly asked people she knew about Mickey's health and whether they could reconcile. The first attempt to reach out. Sources say Ashley first reached out privately through a mutual friend, testing the waters. The response was cautious but not hostile. An insider shared that Mickey was initially unprepared. She was hurt and she felt abandoned, but she didn't shut the door completely. Encouraged, Ashley followed up with a direct message, described as heartfelt and emotional, apologizing for her actions and expressing a desire to talk face-to-face. Despite the fact that Mickey did not respond right away, her close friends claimed that she read the message multiple times. A weak step on the way to healing. In the weeks that followed, Ashley and Mickey reportedly exchanged a handful of messages. The brief, respectful conversations were far removed from the rage that once defined their relationship. Ashley is said to have taken full responsibility for her actions, acknowledging that she chose the game over their friendship and that the decision still haunted her. A source stated, "Mickey appreciated the apology. She told people she wasn't sure she could forgive yet, but she recognized Ashley was being sincere." Plans were even loosely discussed for a private meeting, away from cameras and fans, to finally clear the air. That gathering would never take place. The tragic news. When news broke of Mickey Lee's sudden death, the reality TV community was stunned. Details surrounding the circumstances were initially scarce, fueling speculation and grief across social media. Ashley Hollis reportedly learned of Mickey's passing through a phone call early in the morning. According to those close to her, she was inconsolable. She kept saying, "I was too late," one friend shared. She thought there would be more time. Ashley has not given a full public interview since the tragedy, but those around her describe her as devastated and overwhelmed with remorse. A private goodbye. Sources say Ashley attended a private memorial for Mickey, choosing to stay out of the spotlight. She reportedly brought a handwritten letter, one she had planned to give Mickey during their reconciliation meeting. While the contents of the letter remain private, a source familiar with it described it as raw, apologetic, and full of love. Ashley is said to believe that writing the letter was her way of saying goodbye, even if Mickey never had the chance to read it. Grief and reflection among fans. Fans of Big Brother 27 have flooded social media with tributes, revisiting clips of Ashley and Mickey's early friendship and mourning what could have been. Many expressed sadness not just over Mickey's death, but over the lost opportunity for closure. "It makes you realize how small the game really is," one fan wrote. "None of it matters compared to real relationships." Others praised Ashley for attempting to make amends, even if the timing proved tragically insufficient. Ashley's silence and a message between the lines. Though Ashley has not spoken extensively, she did post a brief statement days after the news broke. "Some words are meant to be said sooner. I'll carry you with me always." The message was widely interpreted as a reference to Mickey and to the reconciliation that never fully came to pass. A cautionary tale beyond reality TV. The relationship between Mickey Lee and Ashley Hollis is now more than just a reality TV drama. It's a sobering reminder of how competition, pride, and miscommunication can fracture even the strongest bonds, and how fragile time truly is. Ashley's friends say that they hope their story will inspire other people to reach out to them, forgive them, and say what needs to be said before it's too late. "She doesn't want this to be just gossip," a source said. "She wants it to mean something." While Big Brother 27 will be remembered for its twists, betrayals, and ultimate winner, it may also be remembered for a friendship that ended too soon, and a reconciliation that came just a little too late. Ashley Hollis declared in private with friends that she had won the game, but she also stated that she had lost something far more important. And for fans, the story of Ashley and Mickey will forever stand as one of the most tragic chapters in Big Brother history. The community of Big Brother 27 fans has been shaken to their core by Mickey Lee's tragic and sudden passing. New information that adds a heartbreaking layer to the loss has emerged as tributes continue to pour in. Big Brother 27 winner Ashley Hollis had been actively attempting to reconcile with Mickey in the weeks leading up to her death. One of the strongest friendships of the season ended in public conflict, but it appears that healing was finally beginning behind the scenes. A bond formed under the cameras. Ashley Hollis and Mickey Lee had a close relationship from the beginning of Big Brother 27.
They held late-night strategy sessions together, offered emotional support, and quickly became a fan-favorite duo. Many viewers thought that their partnership would get them to the end. There isn't much trust in the house, but Ashley and Mickey seemed to have found it in each other. But as alliances shifted and the pressure of the game intensified, that trust would be tested in devastating ways. The deception that started it all. Ashley made a game-changing decision midway through the season that changed the course of Big Brother 27. She decided in a crucial vote to make a strategic move that would preserve her position but leave Mickey exposed. Mickey felt blindsided. Millions of people watched the aftermath unfold in episodes and live feeds. The confrontations were raw and emotional, and there were accusations of selfishness and betrayal. The friendship had fallen apart by the time Mickey was kicked out. Even though Ashley would win the season, many fans thought it was a bittersweet victory. The aftermath of Big Brother. Ashley entered a whirlwind of press, appearances, and endorsements following the finale. Mickey, on the other hand, took a step back from the public eye, making fewer appearances and limiting her presence on social media. The two former friends remained estranged for months. Interviews avoided the topic, and fans speculated endlessly about whether reconciliation was even possible. However, Ashley was reportedly struggling behind closed doors. Ashley begins to feel regret. Sources close to Ashley say that once the noise of the show faded, the emotional weight of her decisions began to sink in. One insider stated, "She kept saying she won the game but lost someone who mattered deeply to her." It is said that Ashley relived events from the house and considered how she might have handled the situation differently. She began to apologize, according to friends, not for the strategy itself, but for the harm it had caused. Ashley reportedly began inquiring about Mickey's well-being with friends by the end of the fall. The first steps in the right direction. According to multiple sources, Ashley's first attempt to reach out came quietly. She contacted a mutual acquaintance to see if Mickey would be interested in hearing from her, rather than making a public gesture. Mickey hesitated. A source stated, "She was still hurt. However, she was no longer enraged. She just needed time." Encouraged by the lack of hostility, Ashley sent a private message to Mickey, described as sincere, emotional, and free of excuses. She admitted she wished she could go back in time and choose the game over their friendship. Mickey did not respond right away, but those close to her say the message deeply affected her. A cautious exchange. Weeks later, Ashley and Mickey reportedly exchanged several brief messages. While the conversations were careful and restrained, they marked the first real communication between the two since the show ended. This time, Ashley offered an additional apology, this time focusing on how Mickey must have felt rather than defending her actions. Mickey, while not ready to fully forgive, is said to have appreciated the honesty. She told people she believed Ashley meant it, an insider shared. That was important. Even the idea of meeting in person, in private, away from cameras to finalize the discussion was discussed. That meeting never happened. Tragic demise. Fans and cast members alike were astonished by the sudden death of Mickey Me. At first, there were few details about the tragedy, but it had an immediate and significant impact. Early in the morning, Ashley reportedly heard that Mickey had passed away. According to her friends, she was devastated and overcome with guilt and grief. According to one source, she kept saying she thought there would be more time. Ashley's long-awaited reconciliation was suddenly impossible. Ashley's silent sadness. Ashley largely stayed out of the public eye in the days that followed the announcement. She did not give interviews, but she did post a brief statement online that many fans took to be a message for Mickey. The love never leaves, but some apologies come too late. According to reliable sources, Ashley went to a private funeral and brought a handwritten letter that she had intended to give Mickey during their meeting. According to reports, the letter also included a final farewell, an apology, and memories from the house. Fans reflect on the tragic event. Big Brother 27 fans have re-watched old clips of Ashley and Mickey's friendship, paying tribute to the lost opportunity and expressing regret. Many viewers said the story changed how they viewed the season. One fan wrote, "It makes you realize it's just a game. Real life is bigger." Even though unfortunate circumstances prevented Ashley from making amends, others praised her for doing so. A lesson beyond reality TV. The story of Ashley Hollis and Mickey Lee is now more than just part of reality TV history. It serves as a reminder of the importance of seeking forgiveness as soon as possible and the speed at which pressure can cause relationships to break down. Ashley's friends say that she hopes that the memory of Mickey will inspire others to reach out to one another, to heal old wounds, and to say what really matters while there is still time. A memorable relationship. While Big Brother 27 will always be remembered for its drama and competition, the story of Ashley and Mickey remains one of its most emotional legacies. Even though Ashley won the game, the most significant aspect of her story will always be the loss of Mickey Lee and the reconciliation that never materialized.